So there's a lot of columns in the paper today, a lot of blame going around for whose head should be had for this. Is it John Farrell? You know, in his 5 seasons as a manager, we've seen 3 division titles and 1 World Series championship from him, which is pretty excellent report card, but this is Boston, and the standards are high. And he kind of raised the stakes, saying he was looking to improve from last season, and it's kind of almost exactly the same outcome.
Right.
Improved by 1 game in the postseason. So is it time for him to move on? What do you think?
You know, I mean, you know, the fact that there are a lot of you know, columns and opinions about who's to blame, you know, I think pretty much shows you that there's a lot of blame to go around. Right. Farrell is an obvious one to sort of, you know, go after, just because you know, he's the manager, he's the face of the franchise, and you know, you can sort of pinpoint a number of you know, mistakes that he made. He's been criticized for his in-game managing. The clubhouse, you know, they had some issues this year with you know, the whole Price Eckersley thing and things like that. But you know, I mean, Mike Silverman wrote about Dave Dombrowski, you know, earning a portion of the blame as well, because you know, he really didn't build this offense to be strong enough in the year after David Ortiz left. Right. You know, as I mentioned earlier, your best players, you know, can't escape blame. You know, I mean, Chris Sale, they got him in the offseason because they thought he was the guy that, you know, they could lean on in the playoffs, and he was terrible in game 1. And sure, he came in and pitched, you know, 4 innings yesterday, but he also gave up the 2 runs that put them behind. So, I mean, you know, you could actually say he failed there too. You know, I mean, even though, you know, he kept them in the game for a while.
Farrell as well, right?
Yeah, Farrell and the decision making on, you know, using Sale for that in the 8th inning.